We'll begin where we left off last, sir. Which, well, would one of you care to enlighten?
Umbra?
Someone put me a starting point that where did the session start at?
Fight.
The fight indeed.
I forgot I changed my avatar on Roll20. I'm gonna change
Please
it back.
don't.
I'm changing it
Okay.
back. I'm changing it back. It's awful.
We left
Yes,
we left on the cliffhanger of us just about to start a team versus team bout in the arena of Al-Sasani. We had spoken tactics, we had got ourselves into position and got our first 2 turns sorted out, in which case, No, our new Sylph,
It just sounds like you're saying no in a Scottish accent.
Yeah.
No.
Would dimension door pretty much everyone who liked to be melee to behind the enemy group's front line of a shield wall, and then let hell loose, whilst Gorthon the Ranger would take pot shots at the wall, and Muse would do battlefield control, trying to create illusions to distract and disrupt. A round in, Kairoth goes down like a sack of shit because he tanked everything. Everything. And it was looking dire from that point on. Until Noah in her... I see what you mean now. In her air elemental form, blew lightning out of her ass and out of everything. Out of... just obliterated everything that was in a line, including making one of the gunmen have some form of an epileptic fit, whilst paralyzed by Muse. And the 9 wizards were effectively no more after that. And once the back line was down, it was easy pickings from that point on. We then were respectful to them, said it was a good fight, and cleared the way for the Behir and the Slave battle. I'm using the word battle very loosely. Slaughter more like, after the Behir was completely stoked up on steroids beyond belief, mutated beyond recognition, and annihilated however many of the 500 to 800 slaves set up against it. Give me a second, because I cannot remember what the name of...
Karakan?
No, the other one, Harkonnen.
Hakunar.
The Harkonnen was very disappointed with it all, because it wasn't really much of a fight. There was apparently an assassination attempt, which basically threw into the pit. And once the Behir was done with everything, the Karakan ordered the Behir's execution, death by adventurer, in which the likes of Kai and Jophiel got to stab a corpse. Headed back to the bathhouses to clean up and relax after a long and arduous day, in which Kai decided it'd be a good idea to have a final dinner in Al-Sasani before we spent the night and headed out the next day. Noah went for a dress, with the others accompanying, while the little Toby and Muse went to find the restaurant to beat all restaurants, which they found. It was a glorious meal, and a lot was found out about all the different party members. Some history, some goals, and eventually they retired back to the Dancing Jinn, into their respective rooms, where Toby and Gorthon went to one, Joy and Kai went to another, leaving Muse and Nur to the final room. I think that was pretty much summarized.
Yep.
In a very
That-
long-winded way.
And that was where the session ended. So, we'll begin this session where we left off, which in this case would be coming of the morning. So, what time would everyone wake up, and what would they be doing when they woke up?
I'd say around. We were all having a lie-in. 10 p.m. Muse will cast message to link with the party.
Mm-hmm.
Can you come to my room for a moment? Don't make it obvious, please.
Is this to all of us, or is this
This
just
is
to
to all. This is to everyone.
Why are there weird voices in my head?
That sounds like Sarab.
I'm just gonna bash my head off the wall and go back to bed.
This is serious, guys. I definitely need some help with this.
Oh God, why? Why is this still talking to me? In order to find out why Toby is now hearing voices, he's going to go and find Sarab to ask her to explain why he can now hear voices in his head.
What about Karoth and Joy?
Oof. Let me try and get into Kai's voice. Fuck off with your pranks, Rab. I do not have the patience for this today.
This is serious, Kai. I went too far.
Uh-huh. If you went too far, then come and find Joffiel. Otherwise, I don't give a shit.
Jophiel, I need you right now in my room. And not in that way. This is an emergency.
Well, why? What did you do?
Just, it is easier to show you.
Come on, baby, let's go. Joyfield goes in there, but looks at Kai first and says, "Is it okay for me to go in there?"
It's absolutely going to be a trick, Joffiel, but go
Lunch
anyway.
at the public school.
Ray, you can't leave without going to tell everybody.
I'll tell everybody bye.
So I take it Jophiel and Toby end up heading to the room then, do they?
Yep.
Darling.
So Kai's not
She's in the
coming.
fifth grade.
What's
In
Who
the
else?
light, look.
Oh, Kai absolutely thinks it's a trick by Sarab, and he is just staying in bed.
The
But
flashlight.
he let
Give me a
Joyfield go.
When you arrive, I open the door, look around outside the corridor. When it's clear, usher you both in and close the door behind you. Inside, on one of the beds, is Nur, completely motionless, just in the undergarments.
No, it's not mine.
One on her neck, a bite wound that is very fresh and bleeding.
You got lost?
I do a 360-degree turn and walk away.
Joyfield,
I-
do I need to go get my hammer and kill you? We just got her. Why are you
I
gonna
back up.
damage her?
I've never had sylph blood before, and it was too much. I went into a bloodlust, and the next thing I know, I wake up and she's not moving. She's motionless.
Did you do it so much that you killed her? Is that possible?
I think I might have. I didn't
Can I-
mean for it.
Kai! She is screaming for Kai.
I like
Right,
shush
wait.
you.
Way to draw attention to the murder scene.
Please tell me the message is still on during this.
Okay, well, Toby happens to be quite good at disposing of bodies as is a necessity in his line of work. So I'm sure I can help you out with it.
No, Kai, she's like, Kai, Mew said something really stupid. Kai, I can't do healing hands. Oh God.
I'm like
Just try to
shushing you and making sure you're not being loud.
Please tell me that message is still on during this.
Yeah, its message is still on.
Jill feel it's going to be a trick by Sarah, potentially some magic. Make sure she's not dead. Then come back here, grab your hammer, and let's go beat her up together. Okay?
Okay. Sounds good.
I can hear that. Why would I lie about something like this? I told you I went too far this time.
Because you're you piece of shit.
Okay, Joyfield goes up and see if she's alive. Can I do can somebody roll me a medicine check, please?
Oh, yeah, you could roll a medicine check.
I mean, she's dead.
Someone else needs to do it.
Like, spoiler alert.
Someone else needs to do it. I'm not getting up.
Let me accidentally opening the wrong part.
Toby is.
Lagging.
Sorry.
Toby's going to, put his arm around Sarab's, well, not shoulders because he can't reach, but like knees, and say, "It's all right. We've all done things we're embarrassed by when we're horny."
Thank you,
And kind of pat the back of her leg gently.
Can I do it?
Yeah, take it. Go ahead.
28 heal check.
Oh,
A what?
28.
you should have.
How?
You have a plus 14 to heal.
Oh. Okay.
Because surprisingly, I made sure that was something she was good at.
She is not breathing.
She's dead, Jim.
Okay, now she's screaming, Kai. Kai, she's not breathing. I don't know if I can do God, I don't have resurrection spells yet. And then if she dies, and then I'm going to have to kill Muse, and then you're going to kill me. You need to come help.
Don't kill me. I told you it was an accident.
Can we get the fucking drama llama out of here, please?
No, because I'm the only one who can heal her if we can get her back.
She's dead.
Okay.
We need a rug and a vat of acid. We don't need healing spells.
Okay, just listening in on this stupidity, what spell did you cast on her, Sarab?
I have not cast anything. You can even cast Detect Magic and know that the only remnants of spells you can detect are things that were much earlier in the night.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah,
With Sarab's bluff, good luck.
you can sense motive.
Sense motive, then, please.
24, Jesus Christ. What was it you were sense motiving exactly?
If you're telling the truth about not casting.
That spells haven't been cast.
Until way earlier in the night.
I mean, it was a 42. Looks like she's telling the truth.
I mean, yeah, looks like she's telling the truth.
I was meant to GM roll that accidentally, but...
Okay, Joyful's gonna try to do a healing spell on her. In a panic. I mean, unless she does CPR, spell be CPR.
Yeah, you could do CPR, roll heal, I guess.
Can you roll heal for me? I'm almost at my computer.
29. Why am I getting all of these really high rolls for one on a situation like this?
Because you're not rolling for your own character. You're rolling
right.
against yourself.
Yeah.
My computer got hot.
Do you want me to set it up? Okay, give me a second.
As Jovial leans down to do mouth-to-mouth, Nora wraps her arms around her and kisses her.
Joy kind of like backs up, and she goes, Nora, that's not how it's supposed to work. You lay down. I gotta make sure you come back to life. Wait, what?
I hit the deck laughing.
You just hear faint laughter over the message.
Kai, you're really no fun. This was actually very imaginative for the two of us for once.
Joyfield walks slowly out of the room. Kai would see her enter their room, get her hammer, walk.
You think that Kai isn't outside their room with his glaive right now?
Oh, okay. And
I mean-
she just looks at him. Hi, Kai. Walks into that room, grabs hammer, walks back into room.
As great as that kiss was, I wouldn't mind a tiny bit of healing. If it's not too much asking. I say, putting my hand on my neck.
Joyfield is sitting there and like kind of doing that thing like that people do with baseball bats, just kind of swinging this huge hammer into her hand.
I am backing up against the wall.
Hey, Minton.
Yeah.
Non-lethal damage.
Readying an action to cast Blink and go through the wall behind me.
Toby just quietly puts the rug back in the middle of the room.
So who are you
He's been
non-lethal?
planning on rolling the body up in. He looks very disappointed.
That was non-lethal against Sarab.
Okay,
I cast Blink and go through the wall behind me. Before
I'll
I
take-
actually get the strikes off.
let's have you two roll initiative to see who gets their action off first.
Don't fuck me.
If he does blink,
Oh
can
my
Joyfield
god.
So basically, I just have to knock that one.
I'd say you'd only get the first attack, but yeah, you stunk Sarab round the head with the back of your glaive.
Check non-lethal damage right now with how much you get.
That is 30 non-lethal, friendo.
Oh, good. So Joyfield doesn't have to tear the wall down with her hand.
You know, Sarab, I told you about your pranks and what would happen if you went too far.
It was just a bit of fun. No harm done.
Okay.
That's why it was the back of the glaive rather than the sharp end.
Joyfield is trying to not show a quivering lip as she's sitting there with the hammer. She's just it's not funny. I have had people die on me before, and I'm not going to have it again. Do you hear me, Muse? Or this hammer will be on your head.
Fine, I deserved that, but it was kind of funny, and for the record, boy, I was telling the truth. I had not cast a single spell on her to do that. Did you know she actually can live without breathing?
It does come in handy.
So if she weighs the same as a duck,
What?
I'm gonna put a hand that still has some blood on it because it was the hand I was covering my neck with on Joy's shoulder and go, I'm sorry, I didn't think you would take it this bad.
You say you can live without breathing, right?
Mommy,
Yes.
Okay, no, that did not happen.
Can you screw these up?
Wait, what happened?
I'm more thinking what would be useful.
Can you screw these up? Can you screw
So if you can live without breathing, you can totally live inside the bag of holding for longer than 10 minutes, right?
Theoretically.
That could be hilarious depending on the situation.
Oh.
I suppose.
Put that over there, Ray.
Because Kais remembers that there's only about 10 minutes of air inside a bag of holding, and it's like, wait, you don't need to breathe. That could be useful.
I pick myself up from the floor and dust myself off. Since the prank is over, can we get some privacy again whilst we actually get properly dressed?
Daddy? Kitty.
Oh yeah, Noor is only wearing her underwear, so.
Oh, God.
Not that I noticed.
Joy just only noticed, yeah, and she's like just covering her eyes. She's like, I don't know you. I can only see naked people and for family. Family nakedness is the only right nakedness. That's the only thing I know.
I'm gonna look at Kai.
I'm just mage
Kai just
handing.
raises an eyebrow.
You know the like kind of shimmy away backhand shoe? I'm doing that with mage hand to try and like just lightly push them away and out.
Kai just kind of raises an eyebrow at you, know.
Only family, huh?
Well, family and somebody you want to become your family. You know, like a beau.
And Kai is going to grab her and start dragging her out of the room.
Oh.
Okay.
And 'cause she still has her eyes closed, and she's like, "Okay, Kai, I think that's you, right? Oh yeah, that's your hands. Yeah, that's your hands."
You too, Toby. Get out.
Toby, don't make you pick you up. I know you're enjoying looking, but neither of them are interested in you.
I'm not a fucking perv. I've probably already left, to be honest. I'm
Is she not breathing?
disappointed there's not a body to dissolve.
What do you mean?
Fair enough.
It
I've
is.
probably already headed downstairs to look for breakfast.
You can hear what's on my microphone? Okay, right? Oh god, she can hear y'all. I need to.
She's not breathing. That's all I heard, and I'm like,
You're
oh god. Next thing you know, the kid will be talking about dissolving bodies.
I have my headset on, but she can apparently hear it right here. I'm trying to set her computer back up.
Oh my god. That's
I'm-
brilliant.
Just
I'm
to
a
remember,
terrible
kids,
mother.
dispose
Oh my
of the
God.
evidence.
I'm a terrible mother, Jesus.
This is going on YouTube as well.
Welcome to D&D.
Yes, hello world.
Dispose of evidence.
I'm a terrible mom to D&D people. Here we go. Okay.
People might think we're discussing D&D, but secretly we're discussing our like organized crime plans.
That's a perfect front.
Hello, Twitter.
Oh, you didn't.
No, for the record, she can live without breathing.
Oh. Yeah, Joyful was honestly confused about that. When can she ask Kai, like, what were you getting at with the whole breathing thing? I'm confused.
No, it doesn't need to breathe air to survive, which can be very useful if you want
that's
to
not
need
it.
to sneak someone inside a bag of holding, because then it doesn't matter whether you need to open the bag of holding to get them oxygen or not.
And it is totally the only application of that Kai thought about.
It actually was.
Well, yeah, but then why
Kai
did
has that kind of mind.
what didn't you think you were thinking about?
Slam the store shut.
I will leave that explanation to the psychopath herself.
Oh,
Besides,
okay.
your ladies need a chance anyway.
Eventually, yeah. Right now, though, can we just go back to our room and like lay down for just a minute?
What do you think I was trying to do when she called her that idiotic prank?
Okay. Little extra snuggle time.
I'll
I just
kill
need
the
that.
message, by the way. Like,
Alright. What'd you say, Kai? I'm sorry.
Kai just leads her back to their room.
Okay.
It is good to know that at least one of them is practical enough to think about solutions to the problem.
Kai has that kind of mind.
Oh no, she was talking about Tobalt.
Oh.
Toby can't hear because he's already downstairs
Yep.
and ordering bacon and eggs for himself.
I mean, Kai didn't believe it for the first place. He didn't need to think of any solutions.
And you still let Joyfield go in there.
Oh
He
yeah.
told you though.
Joyfield didn't actually heal Noah, did she?
No, she didn't.
No.
How much damage did I take for that bite?
How much damage
Or
is a bite?
those bites?
Let's go with 1d4 non-lethal. Because, you know, you're not trying to
Oh lol,
to
it's
go
not
for the
lethal.
kill.
2 non-lethal.
Okay.
Oh no, non-lethal damage. Whatever would you do? I mean, Sarab's more in danger of death from that than you are now.
unconsciousness, but yes. You nearly did half of my health in unconscious damage.
And that was while not raging.
Shall we go and get some food?
Yes, just give me a minute to clean up.
Of course.
I will join them downstairs after I've washed up some of the blood and put on some clothes.
Fair. I'll say, what's everyone else doing?
I'll have joined Toby for breakfast as well.
You're buying your own though.
Yeah, of course.
Kai's
Well-
probably just chilling in the room with Joffrey because I'm pretty sure they would have gone on breakfast at like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Early risers.
When I sit down with Toby, with food, I'm surprised but not shocked.
What surprised you?
That you were so willing to help me with my problem. Just with no questions asked. I thought you'd at least ask a little.
Ask no questions, tell no lies. Sorry, I should do this in character, really. Just ask no questions, tell no lies. I fucking... God damn it! Why?
At least you're not South African this time.
He's Irish. He's got an Irish accent. Why can't I do Irish suddenly?
Potato. Just practice saying potato until like you slip into the voice.
Well,
Ask no questions, tell no lies.
Well, I definitely appreciate the knowledge that you have my back.
It's been a while since I participated in some good murder in any way. Even if I wasn't the one doing the actual killing.
I feel like there was a story behind this.
To be fair, Toby's not actually very bloodthirsty. He's just not squeamish. And he's totally prepared to kill people who get in his way, but he's not, like, bloodthirsty.
Yeah.
I don't know what the last person Toby killed was.
Was there anyone between...
One of the pirates on the ship in the rigging, I'd guess.
Or what about the mage?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
the mage. But his book fought on.
Well, maybe we'll have another time. I honestly don't know when.
As
Well,
long as
we
I'm
should-
not the victim, Nor says as she joins them at the table. Pretend victim is so much more fun.
Especially for pranking the naive. Poor Jofield, I'm gonna scar that girl someday.
In what sense?
Mentally, emotionally.
Ah, the non-fun sense then.
Nor confirmed for BDSM.
Well, she does have 3 bite marks on her.
True.
We really need to get Jofield to sort those out for you.
I live.
So, to Arcadia today. Is everyone ready?
I have
As
all
I'm
I need.
Looking at only Noor and Toby as they're the only two here. must warn you, Toby. You don't know magic in any way, do you?
Not really. I was never smart enough to really learn about it. I had a friend who was a mage once. Actually, I think he was a warlock. I always get the two confused.
They are quite different, I assure you, but something to note. Those that don't know magic are seen as, how to put it, second-class citizens in Arcadia.
Toby just grins. Sweetie, I've been a second-class citizen my whole life, right? Some nobles sneering down their nose at me doesn't bother me at all. Particularly since there's a good chance I'll be killing them later.
Well, you might need me to assist in cleanup. Or maybe no. At least let me have some time with those nobles first.
Kai, I sent you a PM asking you a player character question.
That's it.
Okay. I don't know if...
I haven't muted you on Discord yet.
Oh my, CC me in.
PM. Yeah, I suppose we'll just.
I will if it matters, Minton.
Wait for the others to come downstairs before we have a plan for today to go to Arcadian.
You know what Kai wants to do today first.
Oh yeah, there was that. Fine.
More watching people being destroyed for other people's amusement?
Apparently these ones will be a bit more fair fights.
Alright.
Yes, today is the local and closest sounding champion against all comers. I can't
So
give
they-
my voice with popcorn in my mouth. Yes, they've come down right at this second.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I was just waiting for my moment.
I didn't know, sorry.
What time is the fight on?
DM,
Oh, it's on early afternoon, like 2 or 3-ish.
I relay that.
What would you all like to do to kill time before then?
Well, unless you two are spending any more time in your room to do that with each other. Anyone feel like taking a walk around the city or doing last minute shopping? Otherwise, fuck knows, I might go find someone to fight in the arena.
Toby, with a mouthful of food, shakes his head and waves at the waiter to get his attention.
Joy sees the bite marks and she's gonna go heal Norm.
Thank you, I do appreciate it.
I keep switching back between a paladin and a bard. Do I need to roll something for that?
Toby looks over at Sarab. So, you have fangs then, right?
Yes.
Can I see them?
Oh
You
my.
only need to ask. As I smile and show them. I think there's cure wounds, by the way, for Jofield. Is that hands?
As she opens her mouth, can I shove something like in between her teeth, that's like a fork or something, so that she can't then close her mouth? Like, you know, when you jam your jaw open by putting something that's
Oh.
like...
Yeah, I guess. Roll me a CMB, I guess.
Probably best for Joffrey just to lay on hands.
What's Sarab's CMD?
Let's have a look. More than 20.
It's fine.
I think I'm just about to get my hand bit, is what's going on here.
I'm gonna go to my computer a second. See. Do I need to roll anything for lay of hands?
5d6, which is roll, which is
I
more
can-
than enough.
5d6. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
done.
And
Oh.
this is to Sarab.
No,
No.
to... God, no. God, no.
Just checking. Just checking.
Ow!
Although
What's
Kai is
that?
totally gonna lean over and suggest that Joffrey will give Sarab the same treatment. Quietly.
What happens with Toby trying to jam fork into my mouth?
He kind of goes for like surprise fork and well, it's quite obvious. So how would Sarab respond?
I'm gonna switch over to my computer. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Okay. Probably just gonna like move backwards and like backhand the fork away with like raised eyebrows.
I've just had a much better idea, which would be to just stick some marshmallows on her fangs.
I mean, what, you're gonna go for like the fork with one hand, and then when that fails, go for like. They probably wouldn't have marshmallows, like bread rolls or something.
I'm just gonna slap it at Toby's hands. What are you trying to play at?
Nothing.
I think he's afraid of you.
They all are.
Not really.
Don't worry, she won't bite you. Unless you ask.
I just quickly shoot a look over at Noah.
I'm gonna grab that bread roll and eat it.
I
Smiling.
need to go excuse myself for my own hobby right now to make some more money. And I shall, because we're killing time, going to just make some money from an extra dance at the Oasis.
Fair. Go ahead. Roll me a perform dance. I mean, the various different adventurers end up throwing money, and you end up with 12 gold.
I'll take it whilst.
Hello, little monkey.
Hey Minton, are there any just casual fights going on in the morning before Maurice's battle?
There are a couple. It's not much though. It's just open battles. It's not really that interesting. From what I was going to say, you've been here before, wouldn't you? So you know it's generally small fry trying to make themselves look big and strong.
When you say small fry, do you mean Kai would just kind of beat them with one hand tied behind his back?
I mean, you remember what happened the last time you forgot to say it was non-lethal damage?
I guess Kai is going to want to go duel someone in the arena.
Fucking what? Guy wants to like disembowel a level 2.
I mean, they're small fry trying to make themselves look impressive. They have to deal with the local fighters, aka me.
Joyful will tag along.
If they can't take the local fighters, they should get out of the arena and go back to training.
Does my mic sound better and not as distant?
Much better.
Yeah, much better.
I had it on the wrong. Well, no, I'm talking about from yesterday. Yeah.
Much better.
Okay, yeah, I was on the wrong mic. Sorry. Continue. Joyful would tag along with Kai.
I mean, I'm going to tell you guys that that's where I'm going, but you don't have to come along.
Fair. I was going to say, also, it's after all this has gone down. It's a hobbit.
Hello, Hobbit.
It's a hobbit.
After all this,
Stop rank.
after all this has gone down, I guess Gorthon walks downstairs.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Having breakfast.
Okay.
Should we tell him about what we pulled on the others or not?
Kai, do you want me to come with you, or
It's up to you. I need to stretch my muscles and get into a fight, but tag along or don't is up to you. I don't know how much you want to stay with Salat, then again you did want to have a conversation with her and North, so...
not right now?
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
She'll calm down, right?
She always does.
Okay.
I was saying, Monkey, it's about at this point that the bartender you're trying to signal comes over to the table.
I was going to say, have my seconds arrived yet?
Your seconds have arrived. It's a decent looking plate. There's some vegetables, cheeses, a few bits of bread.
Some bacon?
Something similar.
Ooh.
Some form of meat.
We might have a problem here. Okay. Well, you said that I wasn't interested in getting a drink. I was just trying to get hold of the bartender for more. Not the bartender, like one of the kitchen staff to get more food. So.
Well, they bring you out a fairly decent sized platter of food.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna get stuck in.
It tastes quite nice.
Good.
So what's everyone else doing then?
Joyfield's gonna tag along with Kai. She wants to see him fight, get more experience.
Fair. Kairoth is going to go and murder some poor innocent, people.
I'm fighting entirely non-lethally this time. I've learned my lesson. I mean, unless they're actually on my level, in which case I'm switching back to lethal.
Fucking brutal. What's Gorthon gonna be doing?
Don't know what's going on, so just chilling.
We've basically got time to kill before another arena fight of the champion that Kai wants to go see and probably try and duel as well. And then I believe we're going to Arcadia.
Okay, so Gotham wants to make some money because apparently Arcadia is expensive.
I see. How does Gorthon intend to go about making money?
I don't know. No idea. I just got here. What's going on?
You could bet on Kai's fights.
I bet all my gold on Kai to lose.
I hold person Kai. Quick, get him in now!
Even if you succeeded with that, Kai could probably still beat the shit out of a low level.
And Joyfield would beat the crap out of them.
Just gotta Soyberg my way away.
I mean, you've already taken nearly half your health in non-lethal damage.
Yeah, I have.
Don't push your chances.
Kairoth beat me.
Yep, you deserved it.
I'm just glad you went for her and not for me.
Oh, Sarab is the prankster of the group. Kai doesn't know well enough to know that whether she'd be okay with being beaten around the head with a glaive or not.
What happened?
I was going to say, does someone want to catch Hobbit up on what happened?
Sarab will eventually forgive Kai for whacking around the head. I'm not sure that Nor would.
So
They pranked Joy again by pretending that Nar was dead. And when Joyfield tried to do CPR, Nar kissed her and then wiped blood on her. But she hasn't seen the blood yet. I told it while she was putting her arm on.
Because sylphs don't breathe.
yeah, effectively, I said that I drained her of her blood because I got carried away, and there was a bite mark on her neck. She wasn't breathing, and Toby went, "All right, let's get a rug and a vat of acid, and let's deal with this."
Love it.
Meanwhile, Kai was just like, yeah, Joffrey, you go deal with this, but it's going to be a prank. Not Joffrey listened.
Tobald always the pragmatic one.
Kind of the pragmatic one for not even playing along.
So that's a
That's
ball.
not pragmatic. That's skeptical.
So because I pulled another prank, I rolled a natural 1 initiative to escape, and he hit me with non-lethal damage and pretty much half-barred me.
Okay.
It was non-lethal. At least then I didn't get to... Although it should have been lethal, so I could have got to send Joffiel in on you.
Do you want to kill me?
Well, that would have been the intent with lethal damage, yes.
Anyway, we've got a bit of downtime basically.
Okay.
But yeah, so considering people want to watch the champions fight, you've got basically like 3-4 hours. Probably more than that, actually. About 10, 11-ish, I'd guess. Yeah, actually, yeah, 3-4 hours.
Probably gonna walk around the city, take in the sights of the... The festival is not over, right? It's still going.
Yes, I think this is the last day of the festival.
So just taking the sights. Nora doesn't really have anything that she can do to make quick money, so
Did they have food at the arena?
Yeah, they've got food at the arena. It's done by like small vendors that have set up like basically a barbecue grill and are handing out various different fried vegetables, meats on stick.
Joy has a tiny bit of money left. She'll buy one of everything.
It's pretty overpriced. It comes to about like 4 silver for one of everything.
She'll do it.
Joffiel is like depressed and sad, it sounds like.
Minton, do I even
No,
need to bother
sorry.
rolling any attacks to know that I'm going to beat this guy?
What's your AC again?
My AC, while raging or not raging?
Let's presume you're raging.
23. Because I would have my boots of speed on if I was raging.
No, sorry, Mitten. I'm just still headache.
Fair. Hopefully I'll get better soon. He deals a whole 5 damage. I'm presuming he gets 1 round of attack. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Non-lethal.
What's his fight on? Are you rolling in the arena?
Yes.
Just rolling, yeah.
Can we bet monies? Because the only way I know I can win some money.
The odds is like...
Terrible.
Yeah.
That
it's
was
like,
all non-lethal damage, and I stop as soon as it, like... I would have said to 50%. The second it looks like he's dropped below that, I'm cancelling the rest of the attacks.
Could I put like 10 platinum in on Kairoth to get like 1 platinum back and my money?
So
I mean,
pulls out a
you put in
little
100 gold, you'll get like 102 back.
What, because it's that one side in Kai's favour?
Yeah, and even then, it's like 102 at the one vendor who will accept. The other ones are like, yeah, we're not even taking bets.
If I get all my money, the profit I make is only 50 gold.
So, Minton,
How
many hits does it take?
I mean...
Because I took a grand total of 2 damage after my DR.
As you charge at him, he takes a slash at you, you know, he draws a tiny little bit of blood, and then you smack him in the back of the head with the glaive, and he drops like a sack of bricks.
So
I'm going to climb and lift him back over to the healing fountain and force him to drink.
You know, like the high school bullies in the toilets?
You're giving him a fucking swirly.
Yeah, in a health fountain.
Except I'm forcing him to drink so he wakes the fuck back up.
Can you drown on health potions?
Yes.
And I'm just going to apologize and give him 15 gold.
But can you drown on water-breathing potions?
Oh shit, he asking the real question. He kind of wakes up, has a lump on his head, which you can see is you can see is the lump is quickly receding as you force him to chug more and more health potion.
Oh no! Well, once he's conscious, I'm not forcing him to. I'm literally only forcing him to drink till he's conscious.
And then just drops him in it.
I'll be right back.
And then I'm going to apologize for it being so one-sided and say give him 15 gold.
He kind of like looks confused, sort of looks completely out of it, like, you know, the 100-yard stare of a man who's just received a concussion. he kind of like waves his hand about, tries to grab the bag, and eventually manages to grab it and just kind of stumbles off. I was like, oh, you know, I'll make him, you know, level 3. You know, I'll give him a full D8 of hit dice, so I'll give him 24 HP. And then you fucking
O-code him.
O-code. You rolled a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Alright.
This is what Kai will do to people.
Fucking pick on low, little, tiny, like... He had, like, a sword and a board, and he was like, you know, I'll take a slash, and then, you know, he got a slash, and then you just fucking...
What I can imagine is, Kai just stepped up, let him take it, like, Kai would have just completely opened his arms and let him take his attack. He's been like, that it?
fucking round the world at him.
Are you not entertained?
Fucking haymakered.
Like, you gave him the best chance possible to see whether he'd actually need to care about the fight. So he didn't need to just went, okay, whack.
The crowd didn't even get worked up. It's kind of like, you know, the crowd saw the difference. Crowd was kind of quiet.
It was kind of the Behir fight all over.
Yeah.
I was actually hoping for an interesting... Is there no one that would actually be an interesting opponent for Kai?
I'm elbowing Gorthon like, you should try in the arena as well.
Is there anyone that would be interesting for any of us that's not each other?
I'm not fighting.
Sure, I'll take a fight in the arena before we go.
Minton.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone interested in the arena for any of us? Or is it all just small fry?
At this point, it's all just small fry.
I'm betting as much money as I can on Gorthon.
Who's Gorthon trying to fight?
No idea.
Just some random person in the arena?
Yeah. Whoever would take the fight.
You can see,
Preferably a human. Preferably a human.
You specifically request a human.
Yeah.
Well, fair. Whenever you're requesting it, the fight organizer kind of looks you up and down and is like, I think I know just the person.
Please tell me that he's going to call me.
Well, yeah.
I thought you said you wanted to fight somebody that wasn't one of our party, Kai.
Hey, if I get called over to fight an upstart elf who wants to fight a human...
I'm back. Sorry.
First question is,
Welcome
would Gorthon be okay fighting Kai?
Why are we fighting again?
I'm presuming...
Arena.
No, unless if I had a lot of preparation.
Fair.
Good man.
he says, go down to the waiting area, and someone will be sent down as well.
Can I just... is Kai coming out as Gorthon's going in?
Pretty much, yeah.
I just high-five Gorthon and walk out.
Yeah, sounds good.
Like, Kai, you're in.
Quick, who's after?
But yeah, as you get into the arena, you can see this very upstart, very boisterous-looking figure. You can see he's got nothing but effectively a chainmail set of leggings on, no shirt, a bit of like leather armor covering one shoulder, and you can see he's like trying to work the crowd up.
How adorable... has Kai had a chance to get up to the stand before this?
Oh yeah, you'd probably have
How
a chance.
adorable does he look to Kai? Like, how cute and innocent that you're going to get fucking murdered, mate, does he look?
Roses are red, violets are blue. Look at that human pincushion boogaloo.
You know what? Just for this, I'm gonna cast Ghost Sound to try and like start a clap, like to get the crowd clapping because they don't know it's. I'm going sheep mentality here, so I'm gonna start like a clap going to help him out as he tries to work the crowd up. Bless him.
As I come out, do I see Muse doing this?
Roll perception.
Oh god.
What do your elf eyes see?
Everything.
AKA Lega Lambo.
I forgot that was there.
I mean, yeah, it's like verbal, somatic, and material components for Ghost Sound. It's like all three.
Yeah, you see Muse starting the clap, and it seems like the crowd is starting to do it. It's the crowd is getting excited.
I should have let him hit me like 5 times, then it might have been more interesting when I whacked him around the head.
I'm back, sorry.
Like a game against SKT, 25 minutes into the game. Time's up. Unspeakable violence.
He sort of motions to you, sort of bring it on sort of motion.
What's his weapon?
It seems just a short sword.
Minton.
Yep.
Can I make a perception check to try and figure out whether he's scared as balls when he realizes that Gorthon's way higher level than him?
Yeah, roll sense motive.
Okay. This would be fun. That's a 12.
He seems to, be pretty confident. He seems to think he can take him.
Torfia still has her little flag.
How much did anyone actually take a bet?
No.
Torfia didn't. She doesn't like to bet on him.
Fight hasn't started yet.
No, like any of the people like putting a bet forward, like here are the odds. Minton? Is there any vendors taking odds on this fight?
I mean,
the odds are strongly in Gorthon's favour. It's like
they
pay
saw
100 gold, get like 105 back.
I mean,
they saw
is
us.
an unknown.
No, they saw us yesterday.
Don't think
Destroying.
Gorthon got involved in that.
No, against the other people that were undefeated, the Scovens.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
We're all
We've just defeated the undefeated.
Yep.
I think they know who we are.
Yeah. I'm putting as much money as I can onto Gorthon.
Does Gorthon plans go hand to hand here?
No comment.
The vendors stop you at like 100 gold.
Okay.
So you'll win a whole 5 gold, friend.
I'm gonna stick that 5 gold on right now.
I was going to say,
are they going to stand around here all day, or are they going to fight?
how's Gorthon going to do this?
I'm gonna wait for him to make the first move with his puny little sword.
In before his level 20 barbarian.
Teleports behind me, one-shots me.
He just seems to sort of casually walk towards you. Just start to stroll across the arena, sort of just motioning to the crowd to like try and keep them worked up as he walks towards you.
I'm just firing a single arrow at his foot, just about where he's gonna step.
Alright, roll to hit.
Oh, this is an attack at the floor, not a human. I'll do it as normal. Just take the first one. Just the single arrow.
20 versus floor.
Hey, I know someone who missed the sky.
Yep, you hit the floor next to him, and he just keeps on walking,
Is his sword in his right hand or left hand?
Sword is in his right.
His right hand. Okay, my next shot's just going to be straight at the wrist on his right hand to make him drop the sword.
Can you roll me a CMB?
CMB.
For
I've
that
rolled them
disarm.
before. Where's that under? Oh, there it is.
Attack CMB.
I mean, plus favored enemy.
Plus favored enemy as well.
Plus 7, I think.
You can see you shoot right at him, and he deflects it with his other hand, just bats it out the air.
Wait, damn, a 31, he bats it out?
And now you're worried.
Yeah, now Golfin is a bit worried. Is he still just walking towards me?
Yep, he's still just walking towards you.
Okay, not messing around. Boots of Speed active. Non-lethal damage. Just gonna fire everything at him. See what happens. And I will stop, obviously, when we're at whatever mark it is for bloodied.
Can you roll me a d20?
God, here we go.
Oh my god!
You, with the first shot, you hear a clunk, and you see up near the top of your bow, the bit where you actually attach the bowstring to is broken off slightly, and the bowstring is now only half held on.
That's the first time that's ever happened. We played for.
That's a 1 in 400 chance, friends.
I hope Golfon has.
Do you know what the best bit about this is?
What?
I sling the bow over my back as it's now broken, and I withdraw 2 weapons. Those weapons are just plain arrows. I will go hand with an arrow in each hand.
How has Gorthon not killed this guy already?
Because his bow snapped.
On the first shot!
He is, however, close enough that you stowing it and being an arrow means he's going to take a slash at you. Oh yeah, what's your AC?
25.
Those end bits of the bow are called knocks, by the way, just so you know.
Oh yeah, that's it. It's a knot.
I didn't realise my mic was...
This is all a ploy to make Muse lose money.
25, right?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
What did he get? 25?
On the money. He deals a whole 7 damage.
Okay, I'm at ease.
First blood.
7 damage, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna strike him back with the 2 arrows. Held in my hands. Stab, stab.
Sure.
Do you know what the worst bit about this is? I'm a rogue and I don't get sneak attack.
Do you have 2 weapon fighting?
No, so it's just gonna be 1.
Well, no, you get 2 attacks. It's just fucking terrible.
Yeah, I don't even know what I've got to roll.
This is the second time I've seen a bow break in the arena here.
Didn't the first time happen?
With
So-
someone Kai was fighting,
Yep.
yes.
So you're looking at a -4 with your first hand,
Okay,
and a -8 with your offhand.
okay.
This might actually be a fair fight because Gorthon's had to go hand to hand for now.
Don't you have like actual weapons?
Nope. It was suggested I buy a dagger and I completely forgot.
What would-
Very well. Roll 2 attacks for those
if I was
those
to
arrows.
if I was to throw a dagger in there for him, would
I
that
would
be against the rules?
Literally run
Yeah.
and pick it up.
Also, I'll say there's a higher chance of the arrows breaking.
So, what am I actually rolling? Is it a d20 plus anything, or just my normal attack rolls?
Just a normal attack roll and a -4 to the first one and a -8 to the second.
So the same thing I've been rolling, because isn't that with the bow and everything?
It's just melee attacks.
So just roll melee.
Yeah, just roll 2 melee. Beautiful.
I mean, technically he gets favored enemy on those.
What's your favorite enemy again?
Let me check quickly. Favorite enemy for humans is +7.
So +3 on the first one and
Yeah,
minus
24
1
and 20.
Yeah.
Alright, the 24 hits, the 20 doesn't. Roll that like D4 plus strength, I think.
T4 plus strength.
Let me actually check what
It doesn't have one. I was trying to find one.
Arrows
don't have
Remember,
damage.
do you get favored enemies doing damage to humans as well?
Yeah, it's attack and damage.
Oh.
It's attack and damage rolls plus 7.
there is just something to do with the arrows. I'm trying to remember what it is.
1d1. If I survive another round, I actually know what I'm going to try and do. It's going to be so fucking stupid.
Wouldn't that count as an improvised weapon, Minton?
Guys, this is not going to plan.
I mean, an unarmed strike is 1d3.
It's treated as a dagger of its size.
So
Take that 1d4.
1d4 with a 19 to 20 crit.
So that's the damage. +2 for the strength and +7 for the favored enemy, so it's +9.
He looks and seems mildly hurt by her, and he just like sort of thumps his chest and is like to the rest of the arena, like, what is this?
Do I get another attack for the boots of speed? Trying to go all out here. I'm in trouble.
No,
Damn it.
unfortunately, that was use that for the bow. Before
Okay.
your bow.
Yeah. No worries.
Your bow isn't entirely like broken. Oh well, it's gained the broken condition, but you could still use it. It just means that if it breaks again before it's repaired, it'll break permanently. So
Yeah, not worth it.
Is it like magical bow or just a plain
Yeah.
bow? That okay, yeah.
Magic bow.
I'm sure we can get some sorted for it, especially in Arcadia.
Yeah, it's a +2 bow.
I am face palming at this point. How long does Ghost Sound last for?
Hmm?
I need to check how long Ghost Sound lasts for.
he's going to try and trip you up.
You know what, Gorthon? Just pull out your bow and pincushion him and be like, fuck it, take the risk.
What's your CMD, Gorthon?
Send defenses.
Yeah, I know. It's my CMD.
Yeah,
30.
30.
30.
Well, he doesn't manage to trip you, and since you can do combat maneuvers as part of a full attack, you will just take a swing and miss horribly.
I don't know who I'm feeling sorry for right now. The fact that his bow broke, or the one that hit his opponent?
And with that, it's Gorthon's turn.
Okay, just reading one thing quickly.
Can I toss in my crossbow?
I already asked about throwing in a weapon.
Oh,
Would be against the rules.
boring.
I know, right? Like, this is surely gladiatorial battle. I swear you used to be able to...
I'm pretty sure in gladiatorial combat you get multiple weapons anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure that's a rule of
You
fighters.
do. It's just so happened that, he didn't bring any in.
God.
Fucking these weirdos.
That's a natural 20.
I'll take the second one as rolling to confirm the crit, so
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
it doesn't actually confirm the crit though, because it's at a
Wait, but-
-4.
But it's +7.
Plus favorite
Yeah.
enemy.
So it's
Oh wait, yeah,
27.
plus favored enemy. Yeah, that confirms the crit. Roll your damage.
Alright, how do I do this again?
2d4 plus
Roll.
18.
2d4 plus 18.
Wait, the strength, the mod gets doubled too.
Yeah, in this it does.
Yep.
So 20.
So broken.
Crits are filth. That's how Kai on a single crit can do 75 damage.
Mods, mod values are insane.
And that's the second attack,
The second one hits
which is
roll
29.
damage.
So he took 20 damage from the crit.
Damn, that was one off also being a crit.
Yeah. So he's taking in what, 43?
Yeah.
And you're going to bloody, aren't you?
Yeah.
At this point, he will yield.
Who
While
needs
still
a bow?
trying to act cool to the audience.
He
and
was
Jesus,
stabbed
so
by
it-
arrows.
Yeah,
And he was me
it's just-
thinking that he would have been an interesting fight for Kai. No. Kai would have just torn him to pieces.
I want to point out the ghost sound is still going with the claps. I haven't changed that at all.
I mean, you'll be clapping, but nobody else is. And everyone's just like, oh, actually, it was a bit of a letdown.
You think I was helping him with this? I was taunting him the entire time.
How did I win that with using arrows in my hands?
I'll collect my winnings.
As he's walking away, I would just say, you really need to improve your fighting. I just beat you without even using my bow. Just turn around and walk off.
He just seems to blow you off and carries on.
So, where are we actually able to get his bow repaired?
Does anyone know the cantrip mending?
I think I might.
Mend it, mend it, mend it,
I mean,
mend it,
you
mend
have
it,
like
mend it, mend it,
all of
mend
the
it.
cantrips ever.
I have a few cantrips indeed.
Can bards learn mending?
Probably, doesn't mean I have it.
I have
Yeah,
it.
no has it.
I have
You
it.
have it. You can just cast mending on it then.
It takes 10 minutes.
Mend it until it works.
Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it.
Hey, Ruby, do you want to go and try and fight?
No. Why would I want to fight?
The other boys are getting into it.
The other boys are dumb.
True.
Hey, Jofield,
I don't feel
you're
the
going
need
to hop
get
into,
into a
you know,
measuring contest.
hey, Jofield, you're going to hop into the arena and have a bit of a fight on there.
Sure, I'll give it a try.
I go back to the vendor that keeps losing money to me.
The vendor turns your way at this point.
Can we either take the break or count that No doesn't do anything significant for the next 10 minutes so that I can take care of my dog?
Yeah, we can take a break at this point if people want.